नमस्कार दोस्तों, ट्रांसफार्मर के इस दूसरे वीडियो में आपका स्वागत है। पहले वीडियो में हमने ट्रांसफार्मर के टाइप्स देखे थे, उसका वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल्स देखा था, उसकी कोर और वाइंडिंग कितने प्रकार की होती है और उसके ऑक्सिलरी पार्ट्स, टैंक, बुशिंग्स, कंजर्वेटर टैंक और एसोसिएटेड पार्ट्स जो उसमें लगे रहते हैं वो देखे थे। आज इस वीडियो में हम सिंगल फेज ट्रांसफार्मर के ईएमएफ इक्वेशन और सिंगल फेज ट्रांसफार्मर में सेल और कोर इस तरह से डिज़ाइन के आधार पे दो पार्ट होते हैं, मतलब दो टाइप के ट्रांसफार्मर ज़्यादातर यूज़ होते हैं, उसको देखेंगे। तो चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं। ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ कोर कंस्ट्रक्शन and arrangement of windings, the transformers are named as core type transformer and cell type transformer. सेल टाइप को बैरी टाइप ट्रांसफार्मर भी कहते हैं। इसमें कुछ सिंगल फेज ट्रांसफार्मर शो किए हैं जो कि इलेक्ट्रिकल गैजेट्स में यूज़ होते हैं, जैसे टेलीविज़न जो पहले आते थे सीआरटी वाले, उसमें पहले पुराने रेडियोज़ वगैरह में, और एसएमपीएस वगैरह जो होते हैं उसमें। लेकिन अब मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी में एसएमपीएस, जो मॉडिफाइड एसएमपीएस है, वो यूज़ होते हैं, इसलिए ये मल्टी टन वाले ट्रांसफार्मर हैवी होते हैं, इसका यूज़ डिसकंटिन्यू हो चुका है। लेकिन कुछ यूपीएस वगैरह में आज भी ये ट्रांसफार्मर आपको देखने को मिल सकते हैं। Core type transformer. In such transformer, the magnetic core is built up of lamination to form a rectangular frame. The laminations are cut in the L shape, ये जो शो किया है, in the L shape strips as shown in figure A. To laminate high reluctance continuous joint, the laminations are placed alternatively as shown in 2.13. एक के ऊपर एक लेयर बना के इसको ज्वाइन किया जाता है। The upper horizontal portion of the core is known as yoke and the vertical portion as shown in figure B, which carries winding, is called the limb. इसको लिम्ब कहते हैं और इसको योक बोलते हैं। यूजुअली द क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया ऑफ द योक इज केप्ट 15 to 20% more than the limb because it reduces flux density and consequently reduces the iron loss. ये जो योक है ये 15 to 20% of what? Of more than the limb, इसके हिसाब से लिम्ब से ये भाग बड़ा रखा जाता है, जस्ट 15 to 20%। सपोज इसकी लेंथ यदि 100 सेंटीमीटर है लिम्ब की, तो योक की लेंथ 115 सेंटीमीटर या 120 सेंटीमीटर के आसपास होगी। तो ये थोड़ा सा स्क्वायर ना होके रेक्टेंगुलर फॉर्म में होता है। In actual transformer construction, the primary and secondary windings are interleaved to reduce the leakage flux. इस फिगर में देखिए आप, प्राइमरी वाइंडिंग फर्स्ट लिम्ब पे भी है और सेकंड लिम्ब पर भी है। इसका P और P इधर है, उसी तरह से सेकेंडरी वाइंडिंग भी दोनों लिम्ब के ऊपर प्लेस की गई है। हाफ ऑफ द वाइंडिंग इज प्लेस साइड बाय साइड concentrically to either limb or leg of the core as shown in figure. However, for simplicity, the two windings are shown in A, located on separate limb of the core. दिस इज HV वाइंडिंग, दिस इज LV वाइंडिंग, दोनों के कनेक्शन इधर से हो जाते हैं। Cell type transformers. In such transformer, each lamination is cut in the shape of E and L as shown in figure. This is E shape and this is L shape. To laminate high reluctance continuous joint, the laminations are placed alternatively इस तरह से, एक दूसरे के ऊपर ओवरलैप करके। In a cell type transformer, the core has 3 limbs. The central limb carries whole of the flux, whereas the side limbs carry half of the flux. Therefore, the width of the central limb is about double of the outer limbs. All windings LV and HV both are placed on central limb. So the thickness of this limb is just double than the other two. Comparison between core type and cell type transformer. Core type, the windings surrounded a considerable portion of the core. The core surround considerable portion of the winding. Windings are form wound and are of cylindrical type. Cell type में windings are of sandwich type. The coils are first wound in the form of pancakes and complete winding consists of stacked discs. More suitable for high voltage transformer, more suitable for economic and low voltage transformer. Mean length of coil turn is shorter because limb का डाया कम है. Mean length of the coil turn is larger in cell type. Core has 2 limbs to carry the winding, and in this case core has 3 or more limbs, but central limb carries the winding. Barry type transformer. A Barry type transformer is specially designed cell type transformer and is named after its designer. Barry एक साइंटिस्ट के नेम पर इनका नाम रखा था. The transformer core consists of laminations arranged in groups which radiate from the center as shown in figure. This is the top view. ये बीच वाला जो है वो इंसुलेशन है, ब्लैक कलर से जो शो किया है. अंदर की साइड में सिलेंड्रिकल LV वाइंडिंग है और HV वाइंडिंग आउटर में है, एंड दिस इज द मैग्नेटिक कोर्स. An ideal transformer. To understand the theory, operation and application of transformer, it is better to view a transformer first as an ideal transformer. For this, following assumptions are made. First assumption is coefficient of coupling K is unity. Its primary and secondary windings are pure inductors having infinitely large value. Its leakage flux and leakage inductance are 0. Its self and mutual inductances are 0, having no reactance or resistance. Its efficiency is 100%. No loss due to resistance, hysteresis और एडी करंट, सारे लॉसेस को 0 कंसिडर करेंगे. इट्स ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन रेशियो और टर्न रेशियो is equal to the ratio of its secondary to primary terminal voltage and also the ratio of its primary and secondary current, जो कि यहाँ पे शो किया है. Its core has permeability mu, infinite value. For an ideal transformer, the output must be equal to input because there is no loss. Therefore, E2 I2 cos phi equals to E1 I1 cos phi, or E1 I2 E1 I1 equals to E2 I2, or you can say E2 by E1 equals to I1 by I2. This is nothing but the transformation ratio. Hence, primary and secondary currents are inversely proportional to their respective terms. ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन रेशियो इज द के, जो हम आगे पहले डिफाइन कर चुके हैं. बिहेवियर एंड फेजर डायग्राम. कंसिडर एन आइडल ट्रांसफॉर्मर whose secondary is open. When its primary winding is connected to sinusoidal alternating voltage V1, current I magnetizing flows through it. Since the primary coil is pure inductive, the current I magnetizing lags behind the voltage V1 by 90 degree. This current sets up alternating flux or mutual flux phi m in the core and magnetizes it. Hence, it is called magnetizing current. Flux is in phase with I magnetizing current as shown in phasor diagram and wave diagram. The alternating flux links with both primary and secondary winding. When it links with primary, it produces self EMF E1 in opposite direction to that of applied voltage V1, not V2. When it links with the secondary winding, it produces mutually induced EMF E2 in opposite direction to that of the applied voltage. Both of the EMF E1 and E2 are shown in phasor diagram. ये देखिए. So in this figure, this secondary winding is left open. V1 voltage is applied to primary winding. Due to that, I magnetizing current flows through the coil and it produces a flux, and this flux links with the secondary winding having the N2 turns, produces an EMF called E2. So V1 की direction ये है, I magnetizing lagging behind the V1 by 90 degree and E1 also lagging the I magnetizing current, or just it is in opposite of E1. तो V1 और E1 जो है, they are having 180 degree phase difference. Similarly, E2 is also having the 180 phase difference with respect to V1, and the phasor diagram is shown here. So this is the dotted line is showing the sinusoidal wave of phi m, that is the flux, and this is the I magnetizing current, and this is the voltage waveform. Now, transformer on DC. A transformer cannot work on DC. Why? ये क्वेश्चन कई बार पूछा जाता है. Why a transformer cannot work on DC? The basic working principle of transformer is electromagnetic induction. ये याद रखना है आपको. When flux linking with coil changes, an EMF is induced in it. If DC is applied to one of the winding or of the transformer, it will set a constant magnetic field, not variable, in magnetic core. Hence, no EMF will be induced either in primary or secondary. The electric power cannot be transferred from one circuit to other. Moreover, if rated DC voltage is applied to its primary, high current will be drawn by it. Since there is any counter or self-induced EMF which limits the current, consequently heavy heat will be produced and winding insulation will burn. Hence, a transformer cannot work on DC and it is never put on rated DC supply. Now, the EMF equation in transformer. When a sinusoidal voltage is applied to the primary winding of a transformer, a sinusoidal flux is set up in the iron core which links with the primary and secondary winding. It is shown in this phasor diagram, wave diagram, where phi m is the maximum value of flux in Weber, F is the supply frequency in Hertz, N1 is the number of turns in primary and N2 in secondary. As shown, flux changes from phi m to minus phi m in half cycle, that is 1 by 2f second. This is the time. Suppose frequency is 50 Hertz, means 50 cycles per second. So from this, time will be 1 upon f for one cycle. Hence for half cycle the time will be 1 upon 2f. Average rate of change of flux will be phi m to minus phi m, so it will become double, and after solving you will get 4 f phi m Weber per second. Now the rate of change of flux per turn is the average induced EMF per turn in volt. Therefore, average EMF induced per turn will be 4 f phi m. F is the frequency of supplied voltage. For a sinusoidal wave, RMS value upon average value equals to form factor, that is 1.11. Therefore, RMS value of EMF induced per turn E equals 1.1 into 4 f phi m. It will become 4.44 f phi m. Since the primary and secondary having N and N2 turn, N1 and N2 turns respectively, therefore RMS value of EMF induced in primary E1 will be EMF induced per turn multiplied by number of turns. So it will become this. Similarly, EMF induced in secondary will become this. Now this is the again EMF per turn, and this is EMF per turn. This is for primary, this is for secondary. Now these both the equations can be written in the form of flux density also. So suppose flux density is Bm, so Bm will become Bm equals to phi m upon Ai. Ai is the cross sectional area, iron area. Therefore E1 will be 4.44 N1 F Bm Ai volt, E2 will be 4.44 N2 F Bm Ai volt. So these are the EMF equations for single phase transformer with respect to primary and secondary. So thanks for watching. Namaskar.